500,000 downvotes and counting. The people have spoken, Netflix. The people have spoken very clearly and very loudly. You are a sick and disgusting company for supporting the sexualization of 11-year-old girls. And then when you're posed with the question of, do you support this? You couldn't even take a hard stance, yet you have no problem preaching about Black Lives Matter and all of the far left-wing propaganda out there, but you couldn't take a hard stance on how you feel about children being abused. That is the left wing right there. And 500,000 downvotes. People are speaking loud and clear. And then Netflix comes out with an apology for the artwork, completely missing the entire point of why people were outraged. The more they've spoke, the worse they've made this situation, because they don't get it. They don't get it. Now let's look over here. 512,000 downvotes right there. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, I would like to remind everyone, when I initially made my video, it had, well, let me go back. Had 10,000 downvotes right there. 10,000. It needs a lot more than 10,000 downvotes. I'll tell you that right now. I'll add to that right now. Absolutely. 10,000 downvotes, and now here we are at 512,000 downvotes. The fact that there are 16,000 upvotes, now look, I understand that there's some of these people are just trolling, because that's just who these weirdos are, but then there are other people out there that are actually defending this because they don't have a problem with it, and that says far more about you than anything. If you are not completely disgusted by this, if your entire approach is to go, well, Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers disagrees with me on everything else, so I can't stand with him on this, you are a fucking freak, and you need to be treated by professionals and probably locked up. I've seen people in the comments on our Twitter account, and again, quick reminder, I don't run the Twitter account. An actual woman who's not a white woman runs that account. Meanwhile, you're constantly preaching about how you want representation and how much you respect women, yet you're constantly harassing a woman of color. How dare you? But Stephanie B is tough. She can handle it. But the point is I've seen people in our comment section, because they don't like me, trying to defend what Netflix has done. That says far more about you than anything. And I don't really block people on our social media accounts, especially from Geeks and Gamers or anything like that. I try not to block anyone. I'm considering blocking a few people on our Twitter account, because if you're defending this behavior from Netflix, I don't think that I want you to have access to anything or anyone affiliated with our accounts. I mean, I do have a long-standing rule that we don't block from, you know, the brand accounts, but when I see people defending the sexualization of 11-year-old children simply because you don't like my movie opinions, I don't really think I think it's my responsibility to make sure that people like that don't have access to speaking with people that follow us. I just feel that that is my responsibility, because that is just sick. And I want nothing to do with you. I don't even want to enjoy your tears. Like, I love monetizing my haters, and I love monetizing stupid people, stupid far left wing people. But when it comes to someone that's defending this, I don't even enjoy monetizing your stupidity. I think you need help, and I'm considering blocking a few people that I've seen doing that. But ultimately, people are all about unification and wanting people to not be so divided. Well, we have an issue right here where we're all on the same page, except for a few freaks out there. And Netflix is going to pay dearly. And the fact that they came out and made a public apology, even though they missed the point, it shows that they know they've messed up. But they still don't understand. They don't understand what they've done, because in their minds, they've actually done nothing wrong. They were trying to apologize for the PR side of things, but they actually don't get why they are wrong. Because again, this is a company that 98% of their employees that have donated to a political party, 98% go to the Democratic Party. Now, again, you're free to vote for whoever you want, and I'm not going to take a hard stance on that like I do my personal channel. And if you want to go subscribe to my personal channel, you can. D-Day Cobra, D-D-A-Y-C-O-B-R-A. That's where I will take actual hard stances on politics. But the fact of the matter is, through research, it has been proven that 98% of Netflix employees that have donated to political campaigns have donated to the Democratic Party. And this is the same company that will not take a hard stance on abusing children, but they have no problem taking a stance on BLM, which is a political propaganda campaign for the Democratic Party. That is a fact. Facts, as Ben Shapiro says, do not care about your feelings. Now, you can vote for whoever you want. You can support whatever politicians you want. But Netflix is clearly complicit right now, and they need to be exposed for what and who they are. I've said many times, I obviously have my strong political beliefs, but no one on my team has to think like me. No one on my team has to agree with me. And people on my team, they disagree with me all the time, and I support that. But when you have 98% of your employees supporting the Democratic Party, seems like Netflix isn't really about inclusion representation. They're not really about having open dialogue and open opinions, are they? No, they're not. So again, congratulations to the internet. Even 4chan has standards against this, and Netflix doesn't. That should speak volumes right there. So again, if I see you, if I am told, or if I see you in the comment section of our brand accounts and you are defending the sexualization of children, I will block you. You are not worth me monetizing you. You are far beyond my help, and I want nothing to do with you. I want no contact whatsoever with you if you're defending this. Thank you guys for checking out this video. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Obviously, I would rather not be making stuff that is talking about sexualizing children, but that's the game Netflix wants to play, and they clearly have not seen the error of their ways, because to them, this isn't a problem, and that in itself is a problem. Check out geeksandgamers.com. Again, check out my personal channel if you want, D-Day Cobra, and we will talk to you later.